Hi guys, welcome into another edition of The Complete Angler. My name's Joe Long.
And I'm JC Brooks.
Today we're going to do JC's top 5 jerkbaits. So, let's start with number 5 and work our way to your favorite.
Alright, so at number 5, I just went with something. It's a Bomber Long A. It's got the tail feather, it's jointed, and it's got the blood trail.
Hooks.
I'm thinking blood streaks. Really reflective, like I said. Has good motion. That's my number 5. Then at my number 4, it'd be an Inquisitor made by Strike Pro. I just think it's quite reflective, you know. So I figured it's at least gonna catch the attention of something.
Mm-hmm.
It has to. Then at my number 3, it would be, I believe this is the Rapala, right? Yeah, this is the Rapala. It's a baby bass. We all know what bass like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Them cannibals. So I figured why not go with this for number 3. Again, it's got a tail feather and a blood trail behind it. It also has small rattles inside of it. It's going to make some noise, going to cause a disturbance. Then at my number 2. This is very, very reflective. This is probably...
That's got like a mirror
yeah, it's got a mirror inside. It's got rattles.
Flip it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got the tail feather. It's really reflective. We found this in a mystery tackle box, I think. It's worked pretty well, actually. So
Yeah. Good size.
that's why I'm putting at number 2. And my number 1...
And talking about good size.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it now. This is my big bass assassin. When I'm looking for something big, but not, you know...
Like, if we're in a tournament and it's late in the day, we have to get that big anchorfish. This is what he's going to pull out. That's like the king of jerkbaits.
This will definitely do it. Basically, it's got a lot of rattles. It's got good movement, and now I'm already starting to screw it up.
3 trebles.
3 trebles. I mean, this thing will, if you get a fish on it, it ain't getting away.
No.
There's not a snowball's chance. That's why I like that as my number 1. Again, it's reflective.
Big red eye.
It's got a nice red eye on it, very reflective. You kind of see similarities between most of these. They're all pretty reflective, but.
Mm-hmm. So when you're looking for a jerkbait, there's several things you're gonna look for, and size will dictate. You know, if you're fishing something like this or something like this, you're going after
a big one.
The big ones. And these guys here, this is just perfect size to just get fish in the boat. So, 2 questions for JC.
Oh no.
Number 1, we know that big guy is your favorite.
Yes.
But if you're just trying to, if we're starting out a tournament, and we're just trying to get those 5 fish in the boat.
We're just trying to get a good rhythm going here.
Yeah. Just trying to get that first catch. What would you go with in that scenario?
Now, obviously, the 2 big ones, number 5 and number 1, are obviously are out already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would go with this one
That's what I would go with.
That's what I'm thinking, go with this one.
Especially if you're in a shad lake, that's going to be perfect. Now, if you're in a like bluegill bass type lake, the coloration of that is gonna.
It literally just depends on your situation.
Exactly.
But this would be. That's why I was tied up between these 2.
Yep.
But you're right. I do agree. We're gonna go with probably this one first, and if this doesn't work, this one's got to do pretty darn well.
Yeah, and when I see this, I think trout. I'm not sure why. It doesn't really look like it. I mean, it's got a little bit of like a rainbow trout type look to it, but. In trout fishing, they say match the hatch, right? Mm-hmm. Which means, what are the fish eating? They're eating these certain little bugs. What color are they? What size are they? Blah, blah, blah. It's the same in bass fishing to a degree. If you're fishing in a lake that's just got shad, that's all the bass eating is shad. A shad imitator is what you would want to go with. Now, if you're fishing in a pond that doesn't have shad, it doesn't have minnows, it's just bluegill, then you're going to want to go with something more of that color. This is a bass color, which big bass do eat little bass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do. They eat bluegill, they eat bass.
Cannibals.
Yeah, I really like his